And what is up, everyone? Back at it again with another jungle video. This one's going to be Taliyah jungle, who recently on the new patch with all the items has become OP once again. So Taliyah jungle abusing the AP items, Blackfire into Liandry's build, super broken right now. And the reason why is the faded ashes, like we talked about, clear speed, jungle experience, all buffed. And this is huge for Taliyah jungle and something you really want to emphasize on. So for clears, you always want to start, either solo raptors or solo buff. Or leech buff as well. You can always put these rocks down, and whenever you cast Q, you pretty much put like a circle around the area. And what this does is actually it lets your next Q stun the monster for a very long time. So if you put like 1 or 2, it can generally set you up for a really nice, faster and more healthy clear. So they last 30 seconds. So generally you can get 2 to 3 out. 2 generally does the job, just like that, and it gives you a really nice little stun there for you to kind of utilize and just get your clear more healthy. So Taliyah jungle really OP. You just want to kind of play for those item components that we kind of talked about. Here I'm going to smite, and I'm going to just start going to the next camp. And the 2 parts of the Taliyah Q is the single target boulder that you see me throwing after you do the work ground area. And there's also the AoE that does, really good on the AoE camp. So it's really depending on how you want to clear about which spells you want to cast, and just make sure you get the E off. And W, you generally can save it early game. You can do 2 points into 2, or you can do W for a level 3 that's faster. So here I see Echo clearing. It's really good whenever you can see the other jungler clear. It lets you know that you are pretty much going to be either pathing with him or against him. This game we're pathing against him, so if I'm pathing against him, I'm probably going to do 2 points into Q and just kind of play for a very efficient level 3 clear. My bot lane very close to dying is what it's looking like there. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be helping them, right? Because Echo's pathing down. I just kind of have to accept that we may lose some people down there. And that's a sacrifice you must be willing to make as a jungler. They are all inning, so Echo will have a really nice time going there. But again, not really my concern. What is our concern is making sure we can clear well, got level 4, and just really play for, maybe a kill here as well. So here I'm just going to finish off my clear. One more auto, and that should do the trick. So here, it's a real freebie. So I salute you, Tom Kench. Well done. Real fast kill. Balling died. Doesn't really matter. We were able to get the kill, which is really nice for us. And here we play for a crab angle or a fast gank angle, depending on how we see the situation mid. When I play Taliyah jungle, I generally gank people who are really low, or I just play, really heavy in the farm category. Like, if you have CC, it's easy to gank, right? Like, if I was to gank bot, it's not that hard because Leona can stun people and set me up quite well, right? Here I'm going to sell my pot and buy a Dark Seal. Dark Seal is always really good to buy early, and it's very easy to utilize that. So if you're a new player playing Taliyah jungle, always hug the walls because your passive gives you the extra movement speed. So you always want to be next to walls whenever you can. Important thing is hitting W is hard, so the easier way is to just hit E and slow them with it and then look to W after. Hitting Q is more important than hitting your E and W, so always focus on getting the extra damage on Q. And those are like the main things I want you to focus on. Jungling, you can always save your, you see your E slows them a bit. You don't have to W in case you feel like you might need, a W if you're going to get cheese or something. So here I have an angle where maybe I can gank bot fast. But it looks like they're... I'm just going to entertain it a bit to see if they play like really aggressive. And maybe they're actually diveable in this wave. So Echo starts topside. He should be here on this timing. So what I see here is actually a dive. So a dive is just us... I don't think I'm going to die here. Of course, and I'm too good to die. It is greedy to farm after I'm so low, but I think there is potential. There, that should have been a lot easier, but Leona, let's just say Leona wasn't doing it as well as she should have been. Yeah, like when champions that have just generally that CC, right? Leona stuns, I can hit W. That's when the W is really easy to hit, is when you have those kind of champions. So I'm quite low, and Echo could invade me here, so I just have to respect that. And maybe I just save my W if I'm being really safe, but that's really good. We're 2 kills in. I'll be pretty happy with this early game, and we're still full clearing really well. But just remember, respect that Echo. He's on Dragon, okay. Echo's on Dragon, what does that mean, right? What does that mean for us? It means we should be doing the Void Grubs. If the other champion is on the other side objective, you should always take advantage of that by just being on the objective on your side. So here is perfect time for me to do Void Grubs while they're on Dragon. Riven could come and check, but it doesn't really matter. The reason why it doesn't matter is I'm actually really strong on Void Grubs. Should go on the ASO here. I have R coming up. I can R here. Here, when you R, you always want to kind of hit them with the Q after first. And from there, I mean, that was a great play. We played it really slow. We played it really smart. And I'm a genius. I'm the greatest of all time. So, of course, I know what I'm doing there. This is a bit greedy, but sometimes you just got to be greedy. You just got to be greedy in life. You know what I mean? Echo will be on a base timer, so he will be here fast. So here I'm going to base here. Sometimes basing here is dangerous because Echo will come from here into this area. That was too greedy. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. But you know what? It's not a big deal. We got our item. So we have a base timer. And we end up giving Echo a kill. That's not really a big deal. Death timers early game are really, really short. So you see instantly I'm back up with a full completed item with almost the most CS, you know? So I'm pretty happy with this early game. And from here, all I do is just farm at least one side of my map. And then I just go play aggressive afterwards. My team a bit inting. Without flash though, I would say Taliyah is not the best at playmaking unless they sort of like run to you. So here it might be a bit tricky to go on Jhin, for example, because I don't have any good way to go on him. So I just have to kind of respect that it might be hard to get on them. I don't want to do a play that puts me overextending without flash up. If I have flash up, then I'm pretty down for it, but without flash, it's kind of tricky in my opinion to kill the Jhin. And the Jhin and the Pike. It could easily turn on me, so I don't want to do that. So instead what we do is we just farm here. Farm. This guy looks like he's gonna run to me here. He really still has no mana. Damn, I actually got baited by that. That was a bad play by me. That was a bad play. That was his R too. I should have just not went for that. Face tracking in that situation is not good. Here I could go Merc-Trez, or I could go into like a Sork Boot Spy. I think Merc-Trez is really good this game because of how much MR or magic damage the enemy team does. So I'm gonna go into sorry, what's it called? Merc-Trez. I actually got outplayed. Echo is a bit of a hard matchup for Taliyah generally because he can easily get on you. But really, it's not a big deal if we can scale, right? We have a really strong item buy. And again, playing aggressive with flash down is just not good, as you can kind of see. You don't want to be taking too many risks when you play Taliyah jungle. You just want to be farming up really well and playing for objectives if you can. It just sucks that my bot lane is not really doing so hot, but we just have to kind of play around that. Top is looking like it's fighting pretty hard, and Baller is ready dead, so might as well go for a top play. This is what I'm thinking here. Plus, we have Void Grubs angle. We could easily get the Void Grubs. If Riven dashes in, which she should probably dash in a second, we can just kill her here. So here what I do is I have a feeling that Riven wants to play aggressive, so we can just kind of go for a play here. Even though I missed like my W, for example, it's not a big deal because we're able to kind of hit everything else. Now that we get priority, we can easily do the Void Grubs. And bot lane's kind of getting smashed, so we have no choice. So what I do in this situation is I just do the Void Grub, and I'm just trying to make money, right? Like, sometimes your games, the bot lane is just going to be completely out of the game, and there's not much you can do about it. And sometimes you just have to go on the other side of the map and just play off that. And killing the Ribbon can be an easy way for us to make a lot of money. And it's about money. It's really about just getting a bunch of gold. Like here, Leona will set me up with a stun that we can easily hit. And we just get all the plates topside here. So this is like a really good play. 5 Void Grubs. Don't know if we'll get first tower, but we should be able to get the top tower here. Really nice for us. And you know, just really good about this play is just the fact that we're going to make a lot of money off of the plates. And we're also going to be able to kind of counter out the enemy's team fast push by having Void Grubs. I really like Void Grubs. I think Void Grubs extremely good. She has no flash, so she's kind of trolling here. I did have to flash, but that's okay. I mean, that's a good play. Tahm Kench comes back. I'm doing really well. Oh, MF is not really in the game. I have R up, so maybe we can make a play off this. Very nice Leona R. Next, our goal is Leandries. I think I need Mertrez here. So this is where it gets weird, right? The enemy AD carries fed, and now they're going to start moving around the map and taking control of sort of our mid towers and stuff. So instead of being able to farm, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to farm right now. We have to actually impact the map. So here we'll always start with the Q if you can. W after. Oh, man, give me the shot. They might flank on me, so I have to respect that. I might get piked here. I have to watch out. Okay, that's a good play. I mean, the Tahm Kench should have given me the kill. I would have got a lot of money off that. But it's okay. No problem though. Here, I really do like sort of picking side laners like a Aurelion Sol. Catching him out, for example, is always a really good play, especially because I don't really have anything to farm right now. Dragons are really greedy creatures. Problem is he can just fly away here. I don't really have anyone coming, so I just have to fight. He was quite weak, but I was more concerned that he could just fly away. But I was able to juke everything, and well played by me. I'm getting really strong. This champion is broken on 2 items, right? The second I get Leandries plus Blackfire, then I'm going to go into Zhonya's. It's pretty much GG. They're going pretty deep. I have to respect that. Like, I really have to watch out for when people go deep. Never mind. What did I say about respecting? Actually, I'm the greatest of all time. Team is just goated right now. The Void Grubs are kicking in. They're kicking in the Grubbies. Now we're pretty much God. I really don't think I'm going to die again after this. Check Crab timer. Crab is not up right now. Riven is killable. So here you're going to hit the blue orb fast and then go on Riven. Remember, always want to start with the E in the direction you think she might go on. So here I think she might try to go on me. So I just start with the E. And you always, your E is your security, right? Your W is not as reliable as your E. Your E is pretty much get out of jail. Your E is what saves your life. So you really have to kind of play around that. Here I'm going to go Zon Medjaz because I'm at 10 stack. And honestly, I'm really feeling myself this game. So in situations like this, I really do like the Medjaz vibe. I don't see myself dying too because, well, we have our 2-item spike and we're really tanky at this point. And the ways to avoid dying is just to stay really far back. Really play around your champion's range. So here I'm going to really play around my champion's range if I can. I could have went deeper there, but I kind of messed up. Use my E, just keep kiting movements. Go for the boulder. He might die to my bleed, but it is Pike we're talking about. They can take Hex Gates. I have to respect that. I have Magi Ice. I don't want to die. So I'm just going to kite towards the bot side. Check camps, so. Camps are down. There I could have went a bit crazier. Like, I could have jumped in further. You could say I was playing a bit scared. I did wait a bit too much, but it's okay, right? Like I said, the most important thing is your Q and your E. Hitting W is good, and it's important, but not as important as just hitting Qs and making sure your E here. So remember, sometimes you want to go in second and not... Sometimes you want to be the one who goes in second and not the one who goes in first. Watch out for Echo on the right side. I saw him earlier. In this situation, I base because I'm really ahead. Yeah, Taliyah's broken. The second you get your 2-item spike, honestly, the game is just unbelievable to me. Like, AP jungle right now, it's not fair. It's really not fair. It's actually insane. And for you, if you like, you can go into... Blue, if you can go into Blue Orb if you like Blue Orb. You can go into Rylai's too if you like Rylai's. I like Zhonya's with Void, generally is like my build. And I really like the other Void item. What's it called? The Crypto Void item. I like that one a lot. Here I think maybe someone might come for this wave, and I think I can one-shot them, so I'll pink here. Pike might come this way. Ribbon or Soul might come here. It's too far away right now to hit on W. So I think he might face jack. W once I feel like he's in a position of... Oh my god, what a Giga Chad. Wow, he dragon roared into me. And that's kind of goddamn alpha. Yeah, but Taliyah feels really good now with the mana item. You can spam spells even outside of your... You know, even outside of the jungle mana regen buff. And yeah, you generally want to hit boulders whenever you can. It's really never bad. Here I want to drop a ward here just to see my left flank. Because I can easily hug the right side as I'm taking this tower. But the left side is a bit more dangerous, so I want to see what's going on my left side. Wow, that hits me. Crazy. I do have 20 stacks of Magi's, but also... I really want this tower. I do think I have time, though. Team is doing well without me. They might take the Hex Plate soon. On base. You should always look, and you're always going to hear the noise when someone takes it. It's really loud, so you should always be able to tell. Here we're going to go into the Zhonya's and then Void. And I really like this build. If it wasn't for the double A... If mid and jungle is AP, you should go Merctress. Just very good. If they are not AP, then you should go Sorks. It's a general rule. Merctress is really OP against AP mid and jungle. It's very OP. That's usually why. Okay, looks like it's going to be a fight, so I'm going to R in here. I feel pretty confident I can go crazy. I think you should die there. Nice. I feel pretty confident because I have Zhonya's, and yeah, that's the game. I hope you guys liked that video. Taliyah jungle S tier. Hope you guys learned a lot. Good luck on the climb. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.